Today I'm going to teach you how to argue like a real lawyer. Whether you're negotiating a contract or arguing a case or just trying to get something in general, it's important to follow these things so you can get the best outcome for yourself and for everybody else involved as well. So let's break it down into reasonable steps, all with no law degree required whatsoever. The first thing to think about is what's most important to you. What is your goal? You have to know that going in, because if you start moving the goalposts in your head about what you want in the middle of the negotiation, things can go down from there. Another thing to consider, of course, is what the other party wants. What are they trying to get out of this deal? This will give you the information you need to uncover hidden priorities. Along with knowledge, you also need to know what's going to be an acceptable outcome for you. What range of outcomes are you willing to take to get this deal done? And what is your walk-away position? What is the position that you have that you will walk away from this deal no matter what? You have to know that before going in. Number two, you need to make sure that you control the framing. You need to make sure that you, first off, don't get too emotional, that you control and are reasonable about your emotions and what you expect out of this negotiation, but that you're also always in charge, okay? That doesn't mean being obnoxious or pushing around, but that you are clear and set forth your goals to the other side. For example, you can say, based on X, I think Y is fair. Don't say, I need X because that's what I need to get. To help get to that situation and that position, it's important to ask questions rather than arguing. Again, find out what their motivations and fears are as you go throughout the negotiation process. I recently was trying to buy a car, and obviously I'm trying to get the best car I can for the lowest amount of money, while the salesperson is trying to sell the car for the most amount of money possible. But at the end of the day, we know we're going to have to negotiate and come to some resolution. I know what my motivations are, and I know his motivations were to sell that car. And I was able to use those motivations to get a better price. Did I end up, walking away from this deal? I did, because it really wasn't the car that I wanted, but at least I knew what my goals were going into the negotiation. Now, you also have to have options or invent options for mutual gain, all right? Because you can't always get everything and leave the other side with nothing, because they'll never agree to the deal. So this is where you need to be creative and look at creative solutions that add value so both sides can walk away feeling like they got something out of this settlement. It's important to base decisions on independent, reasonable expectations, like the fair market value of a car, for example, or what an expert opinion says something is worth. It can't be based on emotion, and it can't be just based on speculation. Like, for example, again, going back to buying a car, yes, that's the manufacturer, the MSRP, and they'll throw in some other, charges for the car, but ask them, how did you come to that figure? How did you come to that monthly payment figure? What can we do to get that payment down? Whatever we can do to get a better deal on that car. At its core, negotiations isn't about just bullying the other side to get the best thing or best deal possible. It's about being clear, confident, and knowing what your end goals are. And when you do it this way, you're going to earn the respect of the other person and other party involved. And you're also going to end up with a better outcome for yourself. If you found this video helpful, please like it, hit subscribe, and share this video with others. If you or a loved one has been injured in the state of Michigan, give us a call, 1-800-LEAVE-FREE. We'll be right there.
Call Lee Free. Call Lee Free.